All right.
G-Man 6-0 the last 2 weeks.
Killing it,
Believe
G-Man.
I haven't bet these picks. You got to make gambling legal in Ohio, man. We can't bet yet in Ohio on DraftKings. But, man, I know you can in
Oh,
California.
man.
But,
Crazy,
man, I've been
G-Man.
like on fire,
You
man.
have. You have.
And let's get right to it, man. Let's
Yeah,
go
let's
right to
go.
it. We're going to the lock of the week. G-Man's going the Ravens. How fast the Ravens have reached back and become our little darling again. You know, they enter now on a 3-game winning streak. They've scored 121 points in their last 3 games, 40 points a game. And they've gotten back to the level. Last year, they were the number 1 seed in the AFC. Hey, man, they look like they're back again. They're up against the Giants. They're given 9.5. The Giants have not been looking too great. They've lost 2 in a row. They've lost their quarterback. Colt McCoy's in there. They got 6 points last game with Colt McCoy. And I don't think Daniel Jones is playing. And there's a final stat for you. The favored team in this matchup is 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games. So I'm giving you the pick, man. Baltimore to run away with this thing against the Giants.
Yeah, I agree with you. Baltimore's going to crush them. If Daniel Jones is playing, this will be a different game. So good pick here. My first lock of the week, though, I'm going Philadelphia over Dallas here. Jalen Hurts has been putting up crazy stats here in his first 2 rookie starts. I mean, this might be the best first 2 games a rookie's ever had in his career. I mean, it's unbelievable. They're getting 2 points versus a lowly Dallas defense. He had 300-yard passing game with 3 passing touchdowns and a QBR over 100 last week. That's his second start ever. You know how many times Wentz did that in his first 68 starts? And he almost won an MVP. One time in his 68 starts. This guy is for real. He can run. He can throw. He's a leader. This guy's shoulders have the most chips I've ever seen on him. This is a big one. Eagles can still win the division if they win this one.
It is. I mean, the guy can put up 40 points in the fantasy leagues, and he came out of nowhere. And why do we keep doubting this guy? Jalen Hurts just keeps on showing us. You're right. He's a leader. He keeps showing us, but we keep doubting him. Yeah. And he proves us wrong every time. Let's move on to the over-under lock, the Dan Wren special. Over-under lock of the week. I'm going San Fran, Arizona. Under 49. This is at Arizona. This is part of the Saturday triple header. Remember last Saturday we had a college triple header. This Saturday we got a pro triple header. In the middle game is the 49ers and Cardinals. San Fran's averaging 23 points a game. They're surrendering 23 points a game. What's that total up to? 46? We're looking for under 49. Now look about this stat. The last time these two played, earlier this year, you know what their total combined score was? 44. Okay? I have no confidence right now in the San Fran quarterback or their running game. So they're going lower than they were before. This one's going under 49.
Yep, I agree. I think Arizona wins this game, but it's a very low-scoring game because Shanahan and that San Francisco defense is still good coaches, good defense out there, but San Fran's offense is horrible, so it's going to be low-scoring. Arizona still wins. My lock of the week, my second one here, though, I'm going Miami over the Raiders, getting 2.5 points here, which is surprising. I thought Miami would be favored by even more. They can still get into the playoffs with win here. The Raiders have been horrible. They started out 6-3, and now they've gone 1-4 since. It's crazy how bad they've been since starting that. Miami's on the road to the playoffs. Raiders' D is horrible. Miami's D is phenomenal. I think that Brian Flores is a phenomenal coach and outcoaches John Gruden in this game.
That's an interesting pick. Yes, the Raiders have fallen apart, although Mariota did pretty well from a fantasy standpoint last week.
Yeah, he looked pretty damn good, I will say. Is that guy a starting quarterback or not? I don't know, but that was a great one.
Not a lot of drop-off with Mariota. That's not his fault. Let's go on to the dog lock. The dog lock means they're getting at least 3 points, and we think they might win the game. We nailed this last week, and we're going to give you the pick this week. Chargers are -3. Denver is the dog lock this week. Let me give you a couple stats to support my pick. Since the start of the 2019 season, the Chargers are 1-9 straight up, 2-7-1 against the spread when they face AFC West opponents. Here's another one. In the past 5 games played between these two teams, the Chargers have gone 1-4 straight up and 1-4 against the spread. I'm taking the points. Denver, thank you. I think you win this game.
Yeah, well, it looks like two great minds think alike here, Gary. I'm going Denver over the Chargers as well. Think we look at two different betting sites here because you're getting an extra half point on me. I might want to take that from you there. I need to go betting on your site there. But
well, we know now. People know that we really don't talk before we go through our picks.
Yeah, clearly we don't. So I'm excited. I'm going to choose the Denver Broncos as well. I think that Anthony Lynn is struggling as a head coach here. Might be his second to last week as a head coach. He's just been in so many close games, and he tries to lose games. Last week they had a commanding lead over the Raiders. Then he takes the ball out of Justin Herbert's hands. He throws one pass in the fourth quarter after dominating the entire game, and then they finally let him throw again in overtime. And what do you know? They win and score a touchdown. But it was too close to call. They have to win in overtime. He's always losing close games. He finally won one. I think Drew Lock needs a win in the division here to stay a starting quarterback moving forward next year. I'm going to go Denver as well.